Hey Spice Fam, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you how I make sweet potato pound cake. So I hope you will stick around to see exactly how I make that. Also, I just want to point out here that I did add in some lime juice, but I forgot to record it, as well as I also did use white sweet potatoes. Any kind like the purple or the orange one can be used as well. Know that we would have said that and get that out of the way. Let us get into today's video.
Hi guys, welcome back, and today I will be showing you how I make a sweet potato pound cake. So I did have some sweet potato on hand and I was like, why not just make a pound cake? So I will be showing you guys how I make it today, and I hope that you would try this recipe. If you would have made it before and you would have done it differently, don't forget to comment below. Let us know what you think. And also, please note that the link to that recipe will be in the description box below. So let's get into the ingredients we will be using today. We're first going to start off with the sweet potato puree, and I just made my own sweet potato puree. Of course, you can buy those from the supermarket, but I just decided to make my own. Here we have some eggs. I'm using buttermilk today. We are using 2 sugars, so we're using the brown and the white sugar. Here I have the flour. Today I'm using a bit of shortening as well as the margarine in the recipe. Here I have half of a lime, and that is for the purposes of cutting the freshness of the egg. I am using dark vanilla today simply because I ran out of the clear ones. And the spices we are using today are cinnamon, ground cinnamon, ground clove, a bit of nutmeg, a little bit of ginger powder or ground ginger, and of course we have here some baking powder as well as a bit of salt to help balance off the flavor of the cake. So these are the ingredients we will be using. Now let's get straight into prepping. We are first going to mix all the dry ingredients together. So I'm just going to add in my spices, salt, and baking powder to this mix right here. Then we're just going to whisk it until it is well combined. Once it's done, we're going to set that aside and move on to our wet ingredients. To a large bowl, we are going to start off by adding in our margarine and shortening. Next, what I like to do is to simply break down the fats before I add in my sugar. So we are going to go ahead and do that right now. Next, we're going to go ahead and add in both the brown and white sugar. Go ahead and beat until it's nice, light, and fluffy for roughly 5 to 7 minutes or 8 minutes. So here we are. This is what our mixture is looking like so far. As you can see, it has gotten nice and fluffy and white. So next, what we are going to do is to go ahead and add in the egg one at a time, and we are also going to be adding in the vanilla extract. And you want to make sure you have the clear ones. I'm only using the dark ones simply because, as I said before, I ran out of the clear ones. All right, so we are going to start off by adding in the egg one at a time and then mix. Here's what the batter is looking like, and you can see that it's slightly brown. I don't know if you guys can see that, and that is because of the excuse me, the vanilla extract that I used. All right. Oops, sorry about that, guys. So you want to make sure that you more or less mixing everything well. Scrape around the bowls of your mixing bowl to make sure that everything has been well incorporated into itself or the mixture. Next, we're going to go ahead or go ahead. I'm speaking in my local parlance, guys. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and add in the pureed sweet potato. Next, you want to just go ahead and mix it until it's well incorporated into the fat and sugar mixture. And this is what our mixture is looking like so far. Don't you worry, guys. It is definitely going to pull together once we add in our flour. All right, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to add in the flour, and we are also going to interchange it with the buttermilk. So we're first going to start off with flour, and then we are going to add in the buttermilk and end with flour. So let's go. So what I did right here is to beat the batter or mix the batter until just incorporated. Now the reason being is that you don't want to beat it for too long that it becomes tough, because the longer you beat it, the tougher it will become. So what I like to do at this point here is to go ahead and knock off any excess batter, and then we are going to switch to a spatula, and we are gently going to fold in any excess there may be, just like that. Just to make sure everything is well incorporated and there isn't any flour, excess flour that is hanging around, and then you get to taste raw flour when you do bake your cake, that is. All right, so I think this is just about good. Again, you don't want to overmix your cake. It's going to be problems. So next, what we are going to do is to place it into a lightly floured and oil and floured pan. Let's go. This is the tube pan. It's actually a cake mold that I'm using today to make this delicious cake. So we are going to go ahead again. While it's silicone, I still don't trust, so I like to make sure that I grease in flour. So we're going to go ahead and just simply place the batter all in this pan right here, just like that. And of course, what I did also is to place it in another baking pan, just to make sure that it's comfortable when it goes into the oven. And make sure that you do have your oven preheated as well. So this is what our batter is looking like so far. I'm just trying to level it off somewhat. What I will do now is to just tap it a few times like this. And there you go. And here you are. So we're going to place this into our preheated oven, and once it's done, we will come back to show you the next step on the finished product.
Here I am just basically checking the pound cake, and I am going to take my skewer and insert it in that little crack there. And if it does come up clean, it means that it is finished baking, and it is finished. So I am just going to go ahead and remove it from the oven. And here I'm just giving you a little close-up look. Now what I like to do is to allow it to cool for 10 minutes in the pan, and then remove it and place it on a cooling rack to cool completely. I'll come back to show you the next step.
The cake is looking like so far. Don't mind those stuff on the bottom. That's just some pieces of the flour from me, more or less flour in the pan. I was not taking any chances, guys. So this is what it looks like so far. It's finished. We are going to allow it to cool completely, and then I will come back to show you the next step.
Hi guys, so unfortunately my glaze did not quite come out the way I wanted to, so I did not record it, but I just wanted to show you how soft and delicious and delicate the cake looks. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.